Didn't even get to cross.
Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Destiny video, and today we got my class setups for my 3 classes in Destiny. Now, these are not really staying for too long, well, not all of them, especially the Warlock, because I just got him up to level 23, so I'm not going to keeping this armor for too long, but for now, this is what I got on. This is what I hope that you will. This is kind of like a preparation thing, like if you want to get all the same armor I have for certain things I do. As this character, I like to do Vanguard stuff. I'm not really high on the Vanguard just yet, because I gotta do some more Vanguard bounties soon anyway. Getting into the Warlock. I have, for the Warlock, 3 rare weapons. The Red River MK.40 machine gun, which does 169 void damage and can go up to 179 void damage. Its rate of fire is quite high, and its reload is nice as well. Its impact, range, its stability. Stability is not really good, but you gain bonus accuracy when crouched with the weapon that I have version of it, and it's really nice. The sniper rifle I have, and the other shotguns and things like that, I have are the Hyracon LR5, the Black Chasma ESC, Sidewinder Mark 53, Helios FR5, fusion rifle, shotgun, and of course sniper rifle. Now these weapons are great weapons and they're very handy, especially the fusion rifle and shotguns. This is a Crucible shotgun that you win doing the Crucible. Not saying that you automatically get it every time, but it is it's a rare pickup. Now getting into the primaries. Lock Arete, I don't know if I'm saying that right, I probably botched the name right there. The Stranger's Rifle from completing the game. The Deep Fix T76, I don't really use this very often, and the Shingen E auto rifle, pulse rifle, and a hand cannon. Now, the subclass I personally am more along the lines use more of the time is Sunsinger. You can tell because I kind of have them mostly evenly set across points, almost. I use the Voidwalker for Crucible, and when I'm usually doing Vanguard, which is most of the time, I use Sunsinger. Getting into the helmet I use. The Light Beyond Nemesis helmet, which is an exotic helmet for 311 defense that can go to 402 when maxed. 21 light, 82 strength, and it can increase melee attack speed, revive teammates faster, spawn more orbs, replenish health when you pick up and you replenish health when picking up orbs of light. It's a nice one. I got this from Xur, the Agent of 9. I say a lot. I'm really starting to notice that. Nemesis Plane 1, which is a rare gauntlets piece that I have, which does 9 light, 65 intellect, and increases reload speed with pulse rifles and melee hits, replenish grenade energy. It goes to 165 defense. Not that great, but it's personally good for me for a while until I get legendaries. The rare chest armor I have is the AOS hashtag. No, I'm kidding. AOS, I don't really know what they call those. I think they call it, I'm trying to think what they used to call it on, like, phones. I'm just gonna call it the AOS hashtag AL-Suhail3. We're level 20, 251 defense. It can go to 265. It has 13 light and a whopping 110 strength. The upgrades for it can carry more ammo for shotguns and more ammo for scout rifles. Now, the Axiom Coven, I don't really have good leg armor just right now with the Warlock. And I have the Axiom Coven 101 defense boots, 73 discipline. They're really good at all, so I don't have much to talk about with them. I have History Warlock Bond. It's nothing. These really don't have stats, but this, if you wanted to know which bond I have, it's called the Eye of History. It does glow. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Moving on to the equipment. None of this is really all that worth it to have. I have the Million Legendary Shader for completing, or from participating in Iron Banner to match the helmet. It's the gold, black, white combo. Yeah. I have the Kestrel class EX regular common chip. It's not really nothing good. And the Alchemist cast rare emblem. I also have the S20 Seeker and the S20 Cavalier. It's nothing special. So now that we're done with the Warlock, we might as well move on. Oh yeah, never mind. We should probably do this now. My current effect on intellect is 24%. I have 65 intellect, 73 discipline, and 192 strength. My current effect on discipline is 27%. My current effect on strength is 71%. Overall, this is my warlock, and yeah. And now, for our second character, we have the Titan. She is an awoken female Titan, of course, female. The other one was I forgot to mention this for the warlock. He was an Exo. And here we go. Let's just get started with it. Our first heavy weapon, or our only heavy weapon currently, is the Despot SA/5 rocket launcher. It's a level 16 rocket launcher for 184 damage. It can go to 199 with max upgrade, and missing a shot has a chance to return the ammo directly to the magazine. That's why I like it so much. It's really nice. Blast radius is really good. The rate of fire, of course, isn't very high because it's a rocket launcher. The velocity is pretty nice. Stability and reload are good as well. Moving on to the special weapons I have. I don't know why I have that, but my special weapons is the painted Samuramat C. It is a level 18 sniper rifle. I was gonna say sniper rifle with 203 attack. We can go to 219 attack. The rate of fire is quite nice on it. The impact isn't so good, but the range, stability, and reload are great. Optical zoom length is increased when crouch, and it has a 4 magazine, which is pretty nice. The Shingen E auto rifle, which I also have on the warlock. This one does a little bit better damage, I think. You have to go back in the video to figure that one out. And I have 213 and 230 attack. Its rate of fire is extremely high. Its impact isn't so good, and range isn't either, because they nerfed the range on assault rifles. Used to be kind of higher. The stability and reload are really good as well, and the magazine is 34 shots. This weapon has a bonus accuracy while firing from the hip, and when held, this weapon grants 2+ character agility. Pretty nice. Now, for the... oh god, I have an upgrade. For the subclass, I mostly and mainly use the Striker Titan subclass, and you can tell, look at the recovery and agility compare, and if you click my defender, or if I click on my defender, it has... but I mostly use the Striker subclass because it is the class that I started with, and I like it because it's more of an attack class. I don't really like the whole defending class. Moving on to the helmet. I have the Helm of Inmost Light, and if you want to look at what it looks like, it has like the fire coming out of the head. It looks pretty freaking cool. I don't really have many upgrades on it yet, but it's a level 20, of course, like always. Exotic, 311 defense with 402 defense max. Light 21 and 92 strength. Reduced melee cooldown when you pick up an orb of light. Provides death from above and headstrong for Fist of Havoc. And increased melee speed attack. Good for a Titan because you have to melee a lot. Because melee is what you kind of rely on a lot. Raku Fulcrum Type 1, which is all rare because I don't have any legendaries in this character either, as you can see. Starting with the Raku Fulcrum Type 1, which is a level 19, 183 defense Crucible custom gear, which is from the Crucible because I use Crucible in this character as well. And the light is 12, intellect 36, and discipline 34. I forgot to go over the strength. I think I went over that. Yeah. Increases reload with pulse rifles, and grenade hits restore melee energy, which is kind of weird because I don't use pulse rifles, but maybe if I ever did, that would help out. 222 defense on the Knight Type 3, which is every Guardian Priceless Resource Titan. Yeah, it's Titan armor. Level 9, or Light 9, Discipline 93, and can carry more ammo with fusion rifles and scout rifles. Moving on to Knight Type 3, again, for light armor, 114 defense, 4 light, Discipline 78, and carry more carry more auto rifle ammo. Now, if you're wondering what Titan mark is, it is a mark of the 6 fronts. It looks like this. Really freaking cool mark, I gotta say. I like it personally a lot. For my stat. Oh wait, equipment, guys. Let's go to equipment. Okay, into my equipment. The S-22 Cavalier vehicle. It has 90 durability and speeds halfway up. I have Million Shader again on this character, and the Pathfinder sign emblem. My ship is the Phaeton class V2 ship. And of course I have these. Now, to go over my stats, I have 828 defense. I believe my Warlock has about the same defense. You guys could do a little bit of math in the video, I don't know. You'd have to put it down in the comment section if you figure out what the numbers are, for if they match up. My intellect is 36, and I have current effect of 13%. My discipline is 75%, which is 205 right now. It's really high. I have a lot of discipline. And my strength is 34% at 92. Anyway, that's my Titan. And if you want any of this armor, you can. This is from Xur. Of course, like always, like where half of my stuff is going to be from. Anyway, guys, it's time that I believe we move on to the next
moving on,
character.
saving the best for last, is the Hunter, my highest level character, and he is decked with a lot of weapons. I got some nice things for him. Now, starting with the heavy weapon is the Truth Rocket Launcher with a 260 attack to up to 300 attack. Its rate of fire is balls, but because it's a rocket launcher, you know, it's pretty insane as well. Now, the special weapons, I got a few, but I'm going to go over the 2 max upgraded ones because the other ones, I'll show you the names. I'm not going to go over them, though. The Painted Samurott C, which is the same thing I have in the Titan. This one's just max upgraded. It has 242 damage. The rate of fire is a little okay. It's nice. The impact isn't so good, but the range, stability, and reload are great. Recovering from near death grants an additional ammo, which is pretty freaking cool. Helps out a lot. Its magazine is 4. Now, going on to the Black Chasma ESC. The shotgun I believe I had on the Warlock, it's just a little higher level. It does 242 attack. It is a lightweight and snappy Nadir shotgun earned through the glory of the Crucible. So it's another Crucible gain shotgun, and this weapon version of mine you can get can be fired full auto, and full auto does not mean you can just spam it. It fires at a fast rate of fire. It doesn't look like it does, but it has a fast rate of fire. It does not have any sort of range, so don't use it at longer range like a Sidewinder, because I have a Sidewinder too. The range difference. This is not a very good rangy Sidewinder, though. Usually the range on Sidewinders are nicer. You can check that on the Warlock. That one was pretty nice. But anyway, the upgrades, or the stats are kind of all around, but it's a really nice shotgun overall, because it's the shotgun I use in the Crucible most of the time. Here. And now moving on to the primary weapons, I'm just going to stick with the one I have on now. You can't even see the name, that's how long the thing is. It's called the Conduit. Trying to see if you can see that. The Conduit. Now, the Conduit is it's a pulse rifle that I earned doing the Nightfall Strike. It is a future war cult assault or pulse rifle, and it's a burst fire, of course, like always. Its rate of fire is quite high though, because it can fire quite quickly. Its impact isn't so good, but the range, stability, and reload are nice as well. It's of course not max upgraded as you can see, but it has tons of upgrades for damage and stuff like that. Because the max damage for the gun is 300. So it's just as much as Truth. And the radar stays active while aiming down sights with the weapon. Kills with this weapon increase reload speed for a short time, and when held this grants 2+. Character agility. Sorry, I stuck in my throat. Moving on to my subclass. As you can see, I use Blade Dancer because it's maxed. I have max Blade Dancer, and I can change it anytime, but I don't favor in Gunslinger whatsoever. If you're a Gunslinger hunter, props to you for using it, because I just can't. It's not worth it. It's not worth my time. I have better things to do than run around with a golden pistol all the time. No offense to any of you golden gun users. Now moving on to my helmet, the Knucklehead Radar Exotic. It has a max 402. I don't know exactly what the one before that was, because I maxed it out. It's already maxed. It has a light of 30 at max, 107 strength. Grenade hits restore melee energy, more super kills from non-guardian kills, or more super energy from non-guardian kills, and radar remains invisible when aiming with primaries, which is weird because I already have a perk on this weapon that radar stays active when weapon sight, but it also helps for all the other guns. Moving on to my gauntlets, I have the H_LD, or I guess you could call it HLD Starwinder. Gauntlets, they are a Crucible gauntlets, if you're wondering. You earn them through the Crucible of getting rank 2 and above. They do 274 currently. I think they had a lower one than I remember, because I don't think that's as high as they were when I started, because I think I have 3 defense grades up on them, so you have to go check there at the store yourself if you're a hunter. And 304 defense. See, if you're looking at my hunter, when we look at him, he's fit for the Crucible. I am a very Crucible for the hunter. Everything I do is for him is Crucible. So now the light on this is 23. My upgrade, it can max out to 304 damage, I think, like I said, and it discipline 45 and strength 47. And this was
It increased scout rifle reload, speed, and grenades hits restore melee energy. I can't speak today. Queen's Guard vest chest armor with 366 defense. It's partial upgrade 23 light, 67 and 64 discipline and intellect, or intellect and discipline. And it can go to 406 defense, which is more than my helmet, but don't get it wrong. It's legendary. And HLD Starwinder again for leg armor, 230 with a 270 max defense with 22 light discipline, 56 and strike 59. More auto rifle ammo. It's a great all around thing. And moving on to the class armor, HLD Starwinder cloak. I have the same cloak on. If you're wondering what it looks like this. It's a Crucible cloak. Most of my stuff is from the Crucible because I couldn't get legendaries earned because they just wouldn't happen. But then I started getting more and more legendaries as time goes on. Looking at my defense is 1,272 defense, and if anybody wants to be mathy, put down in the description below how much max defense I have all across the characters, and all these too. Intellect, I have 25%, discipline 61%, and strength 78% with 213 strength, 165 discipline, and 67 intellect. Now moving on to the equipment, I kind of did this out of order. I have the S22 Nomad with 90 durability and half speed, and there's Lord of Legends inviting me to a party. I did a video with him a few weeks ago, if you're ever last week, and if you want to check it out, it was a Nightfall Strike. He's probably going to want me to do it again. I have the Cicero armor shader that is rare, and the Quite Content Damsel ship. It's pretty freaking cool. I love this ship. Here it is. If you want to know what it looks like this, because I decided to do this in orbit. Because I was changing characters. And then, moving back through the equipment again, have the Sigil of the Iron Lords. I think I said this wrong. It's Cicero. I think I said that. I don't even know. The Sigil of the Iron Lords emblem. It's a pretty cool emblem. I like it personally. It's from the Iron Banner. So I keep it as a, like, kind of a, collectible thing. It's really cool. And of course the general shell. But that was basically it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hope you guys take my armor and my stuff seriously, and I hope you guys try out the armor for yourself and try to get it yourself. Maybe, I am hoping all of you guys, I'm sure you guys will be leaning towards the Hunter anyway because of how the armor of his is. It's really nice armor. So if you want any good armor, I'm sorry that I don't have it for all the characters, such as all the Crucible armor for the characters, but I'm working on it, and I'm kind of working on Vanguard stuff. And he's invited me to a party again. I'm sure he's going to want me to join. So he's doing it, guys. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, favorite this video, and share it on any social media, and subscribe if you have not already. And as always, happy hunting.